Hey there, it's Merab's Vlogs again. Good to have you back. Hoping you're all doing great. I'm well. If it's your first time here, please feel so much welcome and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are still on Village Edition. Yeah, and today we are going to Cocoa Farm, or rather, they call it Chocolate Farm because there's a chocolate comes from. Do you know cocoa is one of the main cash crop in Ghana? Like it's spread in more than 6 regions in this country, from Ashanti, Western, Eastern, and many others. So today, guys, I'm taking you to cocoa farm. You see the raw material of chocolate, drinking, Milo, drinking, all those cocoa based or other chocolate based products that we see in supermarkets in our store. Yeah, cocoa people, I mean, Ghanaians have been having cocoa for so many years. For some, like 90 years ago, that's when they started farming cocoa and they export it to other countries, mostly Western countries, where they make chocolates. So today, Mr. Anthony, who is my neighbor for now, was so glad to have us in his farm where he farms cocoa, yams, plantains, and many other. In the village, you just mix different crops because there are different seasons. So this is cocoa bean. No, this is a cocoa fruit, and inside there are small beans, which to my shock, I thought maybe the fruits or the cocoa beans are reddish or this maroon, just the way cocoa powder looks like, but I found they are white inside. Yeah, but the fruit looks green, and as it matures it turns yellow. You're about to see that 10 times from now. So it starts grows as a green fruit outside, and then it has a white, like whitish beans inside, which are creamish. Yeah, I tasted and they're very nice. They're tasty but not sugary as expected, because chocolate and all that are all tasty. So these are smaller, these are early. Yeah, these are smaller cocoa fruit in its early stages. It's still maybe, I don't know how many months, but it still has time. And as you see, it turns yellow as it matures, like that fruit. So inside is where they have their cocoa beans. What farmers do, they take these beans once it's very mature. You see, this is how they start. Small buds, but I believe they fall off because you can see when they mature, the plant has like the tree has just like very few cocoa fruits. So these are the beans that they look like. Yeah, that's me enjoying some of them. You see, they are creamish, they are whitish. So the farmers crack the fruit, remove the beans, and let them dry under the sun for some time. Once they dry, they take them to the nearby. I asked him if they have radio market, and he told me, Mr. Anthony said they take them to the nearest factory, whereby they are processed, rather they are crushed, to powder, and that's how it looks. You see, once you crush it, it looks like focus here. It looks brownish, as you can see. It looks reddish and maroonish, just exactly how cocoa powder looks like. And that's what you get. That's the raw material now for chocolate, because that's what people use to make chocolate. But of course, they add the other products like milk, sugar. Yeah, you see, Mr. Antonica. Uh, you see, just plucked one fruit for me. It's big one and it's mature. It's ready. Yeah, you see, it's red, it's yellow, and like the green one, small, and it's bigger in size. So inside there are very many beans, as you can see, and I'm so happy because this is my first time to see cocoa bean, or rather cocoa fruit. There are very many beans inside, slippery, I mean creamish, and that's how it is. Focus, yeah, that's how it is. You see, very nice, very nice, very nice. Very nice. And when you taste, they taste like a fruit where I come from. We call it tomoko. I don't know you. I don't know how it's called in English, but it's very tasty, but not sweet. Yeah, it's kind of sour or something. So when you crack, is what you find. The cocoa powder like is what you find inside. So as you see, these ones are still green, not yet to mature, and the other one, I think it's not good. Yeah, you see, I don't think this one, or maybe it's about to mature and all that. So as you can see, this is the cocoa tree with the cocoa fruits in their early stages. They are to mature. So what I just learned from Mr. Anthony is that this tree can go to a very big one, and once it when it grows, its fertility goes down, so most of the time they may not yield anything, because just like humans, I think they said that's the menopause begins, but so at this stage is when they are very fertile, but it takes like 2 to 3 years when you plant. When you plant cocoa tree, it may take like 2 to 3 or even 5 years to mature enough to yield any crop. Yeah, it's such a hassle. But once it's in this stage, yeah, you're going to harvest like all the time, because they keep yielding, and they keep producing. So one good thing about this area, they get enough rainfall for these plants, because I guess they require a lot of rainfall for them to keep this way, to keep producing and all that. And as you can see on the ground, the soil is very fertile. Yeah, I'm so happy, and I believe you at least you've learned something about how cocoa tree looks like. For me, I expected something looking like, I don't know, I totally had a different image from what I saw. Yeah, that's how they look like, and that's Mr. Anthony. There was language barrier, so I couldn't interview him. He speaks Twi, I speak English and Swahili, so But all in all, we were able to understand each other. He explained few things here and there. Yeah, that's him showing me cassava. Of course, I know cassava where I come from. We do cassava, and that's cocoyam. That's not cocoa, it's cocoyam. So the leaves they use as vegetables, something like that. So as I said, they mix different plants in their farms, to make sure they have everything they want in different seasons. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Mask up and take care, guys. Goodbye for now. Thank you.